my mind, like some great oil painting done by a Renaissance master. The moments and memories, vibrant and clear as the colors of a masterpiece. It was strange how that simple holiday can still remain so clear in my mind. It was just the five of us, my sisters and I, and of course, Marmee. Marmee was our whole world at the time, almost always perfectly unselfish, caring for us and the entire town of Concord. There was something about the way we relied on each other that made this the most memorable Christmas of my life, and start of my story. I remember being disappointed that it would be a spare Christmas. There was a war on and money was scarce. Father was away serving in the Union Army as a chaplain, and he wouldn't be back for quite some time.
Here we come, wandering among the leaves so green. Here we come.
Must you be so loud?
I'm just trying to spread some Christmas cheer. Everyone's been so gloomy.
It just doesn't feel like Christmas.
It won't be the same without presents.
I have to agree with you, Joe. It truly is dreadful to be poor.
I don't understand why some girls have plenty of pretty things and other girls get nothing at all.
We have father and mother and each other.
Well, we haven't really got Father, and we won't have him for a long time. He'll stay as long as Lincoln's Army needs him.
I understand the reason why Marmee proposed not having presents. You don't have to do it gladly. I wish I felt more glad about it.
None of you suffer like I do going to school with those impertinent girls who plague you if you don't have fine things. I'm ever so degraded.
Degraded, Amy. You're degraded. What do they teach you at that school of yours?
You know what I mean, and you needn't be so satirical about it. It's proper to use good words and improve your vocabulary.
Degraded? You don't even know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
look at that, Jacob!
Each other, you're like two hens, always squabbling.
Meg was the eldest, 16. She was almost like a second mother at times, always making sure that we were acting like proper ladies. We all looked up to her, especially our little Amy, who wanted nothing more than to be a fine and refined lady of society. She was only 12 then, but she challenged me like a soldier going into battle, and I was always ready for a fight.
Oh dear, the key's singing again.
Oh, don't stop playing, Beth.
We love it when you play.
I do wish we had a better piano, like the one the old man next door has. I caught a glimpse of it in the front window. It's beautiful.
Beth was 13, younger than me, but already so sure of what was important in life. I was 15 and had very, very little interest in being a fine lady of society.
Beth, you and Amy don't remember what it was like when Papa could afford things like the Lawrences in the next door.
But Meg, the other day you said that you thought we were a great deal happier than the King children you take care of. That they were always fighting and fretting despite of their money.
I did, Beth, but
Well, I think we are happier, just the way we are. I wouldn't want it any other way.
you are a dear Beth, and you are right. Marmee would be disappointed in us grumbling about presents when so many people are suffering. Besides, she did give each of us $1 to treat ourselves to something. I'm desperate for new cloth to make a real dress.
I need to buy a copy of Eugene and Syndrome. I'm going insane reading those endless volumes of essays to Aunt March every day.
I was hoping to buy some new music.
I'm going to buy some new drawing pencils.
Girls, I see your Marmee coming up the path now. You best get ready for bed.
Marmee! You're home!
Christmas. I was glad to find my girls so merry.
Oh, Marmee, you're frozen.
Yes, it's freezing out there, girls. There were so many lined up outside the meeting house waiting for Christmas packages of food. Oh, but how is your cold? Better, Marty. That's good. Anyways, I'm afraid we did the best we could, but there's always going to be some that go hungry.
Mommy, what's this?
A treat for you, girls.
A letter from Father?
Yes, a nice long letter.
Read it, please. Please, 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 Marmee.
My dear girls, our army is camped outside the Potomac. December has been a hard, cold month for us here so far, but I am kept warm with the thoughts of Christmas back home in Concord, and my girls around the fire.
I would read your letter to me every night before I go to sleep. Find there, all my dear love and a kiss. Tell them I think of them by day, pray for them by night, and find my best comfort that to their affection on all time. A year seems very long to wait, but remind them that while we wait, we may all work, so that these hard days need not to be wasted. I know they will remember all I said to them, and they will be loving children to you. Will do their duty faithfully and fight their enemy bravely.
And conquer themselves so beautifully that when I come back to them, I may be fonder and prouder than ever of my little woman.
I'm a selfish girl. My girls.
We'll all be together again soon enough.
We spent the rest of that night making Christmas bundles for the families that didn't get any that night. Marmee always tried to have our minds focused on a higher purpose, which helped raise our spirits just a bit. But what truly made us feel like it was Christmas was the 5 of us gathered around our small piano, singing Christmas carols at full voice to welcome in the following morning.
Yeah, what wonderful food. Doesn't it make you think of the old days?
Oh, yes, it does, sweet one.
Look at all this. Isn't food simply amazing? I think we should just stare at it. I think God would prefer we eat it.
Joe, Angel, come down. I'm coming. Merry Christmas, everyone.
Christmas Joe.
Christopher Columbus, are those popovers? Yes, and sausages and wheat cakes made with apples from the cellar. It's miraculous, Hannah. Oh, hush. Sit down and enjoy your Christmas.
Where's Mother?
Oh, goodness knows. Some poor creature come begging. German, I think. Name of Hubble, the boy said. Didn't speak a word of English. I guess your mother went off to see what was needed. There never was such a woman for giving away food and drink, clothes and firewood.
She will be back soon, I think. So quick, let's help Hannah finish the breakfast.
Merry Christmas, my daughters.
Merry Christmas, Marmee.
What's wrong, Marmee?
Are you all right?
Your mother's exhausted, that's what she is.
Hannah is right, girls. I was up all night with Mrs. Hummel and her newborn. She's glad with the children, too.
What happened to Mr. Hummel?
Died in battle. They have no one to provide for them anymore. There's barely any food.
Maybe we could bring the Hummels our bread.
Better bring over the butter, too. Butter's not much use without bread.
I'll bring over the cream. And the muffins.
Hannah, let's cover up the sausages.
We gathered up that beautiful breakfast, and the 5 of us and Hannah marched ourselves over to the Hummel's house. At that moment, we caught a glance of our new neighbor, the young Lawrence boy, whom we had only heard rumors about.
Merry Christmas!
Merry Christmas. Rumor has it they used to be the best family in Concord.
Now we can barely get a roof over their heads.
Lovely day for a picnic!
Dare say, where are they taking their food? Perhaps to the German family down the hill? I saw one of them wandering around last night.
That could be so, but I doubt it. Come on, Theo, it's time for church.
Maybe we could call them sometime?
Grandson, I think that you have more important things to worry about right now. There is no time for distractions. Now come along, the carriage is ready.
Like a great moment in a novel or a play, I'd spoken my first word to the Lawrence boy, the boy who would become the leading male character in the drama of our lives.
All right, girls. One more time. That's cue symbols.
curse of the old witch that has...
Amy, more passion!
It must be the curse of the old witch that has delayed my beloved Rodrigo. For he promised to come ere the sun touched the nether edges of the great oaks that surround this very castle.
I hear
Meg,
horses.
now, move forward. We cannot hear you.
I hear horses in the courtyard, my lady Zara. Perhaps it is he.
Oh, tarry not and go find out, my faithful nurse, for my heart will be frozen in grief till I know 'tis he. Oh,
Amy, you're not supposed to faint now. Just do what's written.
I thought I'd make it more dramatical.
Meg, go on.
Certainly, my lady Zara, I shall go and see who hath come.
Sasa! I have come.
At last it's done, Pedro, my heart's scorned an enemy. Rodrigo, my love, save me, save me!
Sasa will be mine!
Don Pedro, your hour of reckoning has arrived. Rodrigo is coming.
Accursed irony!
Arise, my lady Zara, rescue has come.
Sasa! I have come. Where art thy sniveling swine of a villainous wretch? Draw thy weapon, insidious one. Die! 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 He's dead.
Oh, Rodrigo, my love, come to me!
Amy! You have 5 more lines before you run to Rodrigo.
I'm sorry, but it's very confusing to have you play both Don Pedro and Rodrigo. Beth, you play Don Pedro.
Oh, no, I couldn't pretend to die and faint. I'll just stay playing the messenger.
I think this is a good place to take a respite.
Joe, it's not at all romantical performing a love scene with you. We need a real boy to act with.
Perhaps the Lawrence boy will call on us and he can join our jolly company.
Joe, don't use slang, and it would be highly inappropriate for us to perform with the boy.
Girls, it's time to clean up your things and head up to bed.
What do you think of the boy?
I think he must be lonely. It's only him and his grandfather, right?
They say he grew up in Europe among scoundrels and gypsies.
Oh, that's just a rumor, but he did grow up in Europe for most of his life, at least. That's what Marmy said she grew up.
Well, I think he has a nice nose, handsome.
Oh, Amy, don't be such a ninny-pinny. You better not get all swoony. Now come and help.
Listen to your sister. I will not have my daughters being silly about boys. Anyways, Amy, you're too young to be infatuated with them.
Well, Marmy, he does have a nice nose, and he's handsome, and rich. Oh, when I'm married, I want to be wonderfully rich.
I want you to be wonderfully happy. Now up to bed, all of you. Good night, Marmy. Good night. Much to Amy's dismay, Meg and I were invited to mingle with the wealthy elite of Concord at Annie Moffat's New Year's Eve ball. Unlike Amy and Meg, I had very little interest in that society and those people. But I fulfilled my familial duties and begrudgingly attended. Little did I know, but there, I would stumble headfirst into the Lawrence boy.
Joe! Joe, where are you?
Well, Meg, you must stand still. I must finish sewing your dress.
Oh, Marmy, can you believe it? An invitation from Mrs. Moffat to a real dance on New Year's Eve.
I'm positively green with envy, Meg. Don't you wish you could go back?
I wouldn't know what to do or say. All those people.
Well, I wish I could go. Meg, your dress looks positively stunning.
I just wish I had a newer one. This one is so old.
Meg, I can't find your other glove. I looked all over and...
Oh, your dress.
You must have been standing too close to the fire again.
It's just singed a little.
Never mind. You must sit still all you can and keep your back out of sight. The front is all off, I guess. And what am I going to do without gloves?
Do I really need them? Yes.